Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today. Good morning traders, welcome back to Simply Forex. Coming to you live from the Philippines, very beautiful country. It's a little bit windy, as you could probably hear as well. But guys, that's the beauty of trading. You can literally do it from anywhere in the world as long as you've got an internet connection. I'm here for a couple of weeks guys, but yeah, don't worry, I'll be doing the daily morning analysis every single morning as usual. So let's take a look at the charts for today. Good morning traders, how are you? I hope you had a lovely weekend. Today is Monday the 10th of October, and as you've probably guessed from the intro, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes. I am on holiday, so I'm on holiday for 2 weeks, guys, in the very beautiful Philippines. But don't worry, guys, I'm still going to be doing the daily morning analysis every day, Monday to Friday. What we won't be doing, guys, is the live stream on Wednesdays for the next 2 weeks, okay? But then the following week we'll carry on as normal when I'm back off holiday. Okay, but we're still, like I say, do a daily morning analysis every morning. We'll look back at yesterday's trades, look at today's trades, and also look at the news for today as well. So yeah, anything else? Yeah, don't forget our Discord channel. There's a link in the comments below the vid, guys. Come join our Discord channel. Lots of knowledgeable traders on there sharing ideas. So yeah, a great way to share your ideas and learn from others, guys. So come join that. And also, guys, if you're interested in being mentored by myself, then please email us at hellosimplyforex@gmail.com. Right, enough of all that business. Let's look at Friday's trades, not yesterday's. Yesterday was Sunday. Friday's trades. And we had 3 potential trades that we were looking at, guys. Obviously, guys, it was the day of the NFPs. So, yeah, it was a case of could we get in before the NFP actually came out. All right, so let's take a look, guys. But what we were looking to do on Friday was short the euro against the US dollar. So price was clearly in a downtrend, yeah? So once these lows here were broken, yeah, we had lower lows. It's come back up, tested here, and now we potentially got lower highs, okay? And price was coming back down. All right, so structurally, we were in a downtrend. If I zoom in, guys, you'll also see we had this very bearish candle form on Thursday. So, yeah, bearish candle, price structures in a downtrend, and we've got lots of room to move into. That's another thing I do look for, guys. I need room for the trade to move into. So for all of these reasons, guys, we were looking to short this pair. But let's look on the H1 to see if we can have to get into the trade. And for me, we just couldn't, guys. So to be totally honest with you guys, I was traveling, so I didn't actually trade Friday. But yeah, even still, we couldn't really get in on this pair. It didn't retrace to our grey zone, and then eventually the news came out, and yeah, did it give us an option to trade? I mean, once this breaks down with this candle, yeah, you could trade on the retrace. Yeah, perhaps even this candle, but then it's becoming late Friday evening. So yeah, I would not have taken this trade. And for me, even if I was trading and not traveling, I just wouldn't have had a trade on this pair, guys. All right, but maybe you did. If you did, let me know how you traded it. You can let us know in the comments below the vid, or join our Discord channel and let us know in there. But Euro US dollar, the direction was good, but couldn't get in on this trade. The next trade from Friday was this. This was the pound against the US dollar. Obviously a similar trade to Euro US dollar. We're just looking for US dollar strength. And with the NFPs better than expected, it did give the dollar more strength. But guys, again, this was in a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, very lower lows. yeah, and then price has come back up and found a bit of resistance here. All right, so structurally we were in a downtrend. Again, if I zoom in, show you this candle, and we also had this candle form on Thursday as well. So the idea was just to come from one of our grey zones back down to this blue line, or even this blue line, guys. All right, but again, let's look on the H1 to see if we could get in on this trade. And the answer is yes, we could. I may have traded this. Yeah, it is quite close to the NFPs coming out though, guys, but price did come up into our grey zone. All right, and then we got this candle form. So this is technically an entry candle. Yeah, it's a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. Yeah, so maybe some of you did enter here, guys, put your stop above here, yeah, and took price back down to the last H1 lows, close 80%, and perhaps you're still in this trade. So yeah, that was a potential trade there, pound US dollar entering on that candlestick. It was quite close to NFPs though, so I'm assuming maybe you didn't, you stayed out of the market. But for me, that would have been a perfectly reasonable entry candle. Okay, guys. So yeah, let me know if you did get in on that candle, guys, and let me know how your trade is still going, perhaps. But pound US dollar, again, direction was good. Okay. The third and final trade from Friday was this. This was the euro against the Japanese yen. So price was in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Didn't create a higher high. Yeah, this is always a red flag that price could be breaking down. All right, and sure enough, price breaks down, breaking these lows. All right, so for me, structure was in a downtrend, come back, retested at these highs here, didn't break this last high. Okay, so we were still in a downward trend, and then price came off of that zone. All right, so structurally we were in a downtrend, and again, if I zoom in, you'll see this candle. So a bearish candle as well, guys. So that which actually closed below this low. Yeah, that's an extra piece of confidence for me. Okay, so that was a good entry candle. And the idea was just to come from the grey zone back down to this blue line. Okay, but let's look at the H1, guys, to see if we could get in on this pair. Sorry, guys, we are in the Philippines. The internet is a little slow. So, yeah, we again here, guys, could we really get in this pair? Not really. Yeah, so price didn't come up into our grey zone. And to be honest with you, all the pairs were just like this, just NFPs. Yeah, I mean, the whole day was just waiting for NFPs to be released, guys. So, yeah, again, we didn't really have a trade on this pair. Didn't come up into our grey zone. I mean, did we get a good enough candlestick for entry? And we didn't really. Obviously, until the news happened, that gave us a good entry. And you could have traded the retrace back up to here, got back in on this candle to take it lower. That would have been a good entry candle. But again, it's Friday, then the market's winding down. But yeah, but those were the three trades from yesterday. All the direction was good, guys, but we were just limited on our entries to actually get in on these pairs. But again, let me know how you trade them, guys. It'd be great to hear from you. All right, so that was Friday's trades. Let's look at today's potential trades now. So Friday was a bit of a non-event, guys. We couldn't really enter the trade ideas. The markets were just waiting for NFPs. So, yeah, no real entries Friday. But if you enjoyed the recap, nonetheless, then please come join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button, and also smash that like button, guys. Help support the channel. Thank you. Right, so trades for Monday, the 10th of October. Before we do that, guys, let me just give you a couple of shout outs. So I must remind you guys that for the next 2 weeks I'm on holiday, so there'll be no live stream on Wednesdays for the next 2 weeks. All right, when I'm back, it'll be back to normal, but I will be doing the daily analysis every morning, guys. Also, come join our Discord channel. The link is in the comments below the vid. We would love to have you on and share your ideas. And also, if you're interested in being mentored one-on-one with myself, then please email us at hellosimplyforex@gmail.com. All right, now we can look at the trade ideas for today. So we've got 2 trade ideas. So let me show you. So Euro US dollar is our first trade idea. So we're still looking to short this market. Yeah. So as we saw in our recap, this was a trade from Friday as well. But when these lows are broken here, yeah, we had lower lows, prices come back up. We've got a lower high and price has been tumbling down again. Okay, supported by those NFP numbers. All right, so structures in a downtrend. We've had, if I zoom in, we've had there this candle followed by this candle, guys. All right, so we've had 2 bearish candles form over Thursday and Friday. So I just think sellers are still in control and we just want to continue this momentum. So my targets haven't changed, guys. We could first take price back to 9,700 and then even potentially these last lows here. All right, guys. So yeah, still shorting Euro US dollar. If we then go down to the H1 chart, we can look at our entries, guys. Philippines internet. It's slower than, it's really slow, a sloth. Couldn't think of anything else. Wonderful. Right, guys. So yeah, Euro US dollar. So to be honest with you guys, I could have made this one big grey zone. Yeah, but yeah, we needed to still take into account this last low here, these highs, okay? But then we also need to take into account this last high on the H1 and these last H1 lows. So this is why we've got these grey zones, and you could just make this one big grey zone, to be quite honest. But these are areas from which we can short this pair, all right? That's what our grey zones are for. So what we want to see, guys, is price come up into this grey zone, or even this grey zone. We want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form, or just a candle that tells us sellers are in control. We can enter the then enter the pair, take price back down to the last H1 low. This is always our first target, guys. Close 80%. Okay, I like to take profit early, guys. If I can get 80%, psychologically it helps me massively. Then I can just let the 20% run. All right, so that's how I trade. It helps me. Yeah, close 80% the last H1 lows, let the remaining 20% run. Okay, if it's not that grey zone, it could be this grey zone, guys. But again, we want to see exactly the same thing happen. Yeah, bearish reaction, take price back down to these H1 lows, close 80%, leave 20% to run. All right, guys, but Euro US dollar, we're looking to short this pair. I've got the dollar index here, guys, because this just supports what I'm seeing on Euro US dollar. Yeah, I mean the candles. I mean, if we look at Euro US dollar day chart, yeah, obviously this will be a mirror image of itself. But look at these 3 candles here, okay, and then if you flip them upside down, and we quickly look at US dollar, look at those 3 candles there. Almost a mirror image of each other, guys. All right. So, yeah, US dollar. There's still a bit of room back up to this this last high here. This 13,500 level is quite a pivotal level, I reckon, for this dollar index. Okay, so that supports my view of Euro US dollar. And also, guys, I was looking at this pound US dollar, but the only reason I preferred Euro US dollar was because, let me remove these grey zones, was because of this candle. Yeah, it's almost a doji, guys, on pound US dollar. Yeah, whereas if we look at Euro US dollar, it's not. It's a more bearish candle. Yeah, so for me, Euro US dollar is the better trade for that reason. Okay, but I wanted to show you pound US dollar. You know, I'm sure this will go lower as well, but like I say, euro US dollar had a stronger bearish candle. So let me remove those. Let me remove pound US dollar and the dollar index. But euro US dollar, this is a trade short, guys. Trade idea number 2 is this. This is the pound against the New Zealand dollar. Okay, you've been seeing quite a bit of New Zealand dollar weakness. So what we're looking for is this, guys. So this is the day chart. So we're clearly in an uptrend, guys. Yeah, we've got higher highs. I mean, a crazy low, but then price has been shooting back up, breaking this high. Okay, and then as soon as we break this high, we're now in an uptrend. Okay, potentially come back and retest it with this wick, so we can push price back up. Okay, so pound New Zealand dollar, we're looking to buy this pair. If you look at this area here, guys, as well, you can see that these last highs here, yeah, correspond with the wick of this candle. Okay, so another piece of confluence to take this pair higher. All right, so pound New Zealand dollar, we're in an uptrend. We've had a wick bounce off an area of support, and we've got a nice amount of room to move into. Okay, so let's put our target on the day chart while we're here. And I expect price to come back up to this psychological 2000 level and retest it. Okay, for a more conservative target, we can put our here at 9,900. All right. Okay, so we've got 1,900 and 2,000. These are our two targets, guys, on the day chart. Then we're going to drop down to the H1, and yeah, we're going to look at the grey zones and where we can potentially enter this pair. Remember, guys, your day chart is why am I trading this pair? Why am I longing it? Why am I shorting it? Why am I staying out of the market? And the H1 is how am I going to trade this pair? Your H1 chart is almost think of yourself as a sportsman, and you are visualizing what you are going to do before you even do it. Okay, so this is what the H1 is for me. So on the H1 here, guys, you can clearly see we're in a upward structure on the H1. Okay, so that fills me full of happiness. Can't think of a better word. Okay, bear with me, I am on holiday. So yeah, I love the fact that if we have our day view is to buy, and the H1 structure is in an upward structure, an upward trend, then this is wonderful. This is magic to my ears. Okay, so this is why we got this grey zone. All right, so if price comes back here, test these last H1 lows here, we get a bullish reaction, a bullish candlestick pattern. We can then take price back up to this last H1 high, close 80%, okay, and then leave 20% to run. Because we've got two higher time frame targets, you could close 10% of the remaining 20 here, and then leave 20% to run. And then leave 10% to run. Okay, just an idea. So that's the first trade idea. The second one is this: if price breaks down, okay, so if price breaks this grey zone and comes down and tests this zone, then for me, H1 structure has broken. So if H1 structure is broken, I don't like that. Like I say, I like if my day chart is telling me to buy and the H1 structure is in an uptrend, I love this. Yeah. But for price to come down to this grey zone here, I'm going to have to see a very bullish reaction, even a H4 candle reaction, for me to enter this on this grey zone. Okay. So if it does come down to here, guys, we want to see a really strong reaction. Okay. But if we get that, again, we can enter this pair, take price back up to the last H1 highs, close 80%, and then leave 20% to run. All right, guys, so pound New Zealand dollar, that is the second and final trade idea for today. But what I did want to show you guys is this. So again, euro New Zealand dollar was also a potential long. All right, but pound New Zealand dollar gives us a better setup, because this just doesn't, you know, potentially there's some support here. Sorry guys, wrong. Okay, let me get the right one. So where am I? Sorry guys. Yeah, so let me just draw it with this. Sorry guys, I'm on holiday and it's all going wrong. Please bear with me. Okay, let's ignore that. So my point is we don't have much room to here or even here, guys, on this day chart. Okay, so there's less room for this trade to move into. All right. Whereas if we go back to the pound New Zealand day chart, we have lots more room for this to move into. Okay, so this is also an important criteria for me. We need room for the trade to move into, guys. So we get that on pound New Zealand dollar. And if we go back to euro New Zealand dollar, you can see that we don't get that. Okay, so I'm going to remove euro New Zealand dollar. So the two trade ideas for today, guys, are euro US dollar short and pound New Zealand dollar long. Okay, guys, yeah, let's take a look at the news now. Guys, if you're enjoying this daily morning analysis and would like to receive it every single day, Monday to Friday, then why not come and join us? Subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button, guys, and also smash the like button. Help support the channel. Thank you very much. Right, news for Monday, the 10th of October. So, as you can see, guys, a super duper light news day. Yeah, we've got Canada on holiday and Japan. And as you can see, there's just no news that we're interested in. There's no 3-star ratings for us to be aware of, guys. So, yeah, trade. Do what you like today. Right, guys, that's the end of the vid. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. I hope you have a great trading day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.